Not everyone is excited about what it will bring, how the city is addressing concerns about people being priced out of their neighborhoods. Developing now, Southwest Airlines apologizes for canceling hundreds of flights for passengers. We're breaking down when flyers could start seeing improvements with the airline. Voters across Georgia can now cast their ballots to decide who is on their city council and school board. Some voters are even picking their next mayor, including in Atlanta. Early voting started today and it runs until the Friday before Election Day, that is October 29th. Some Fulton County voters, well, they may show up to the polls to find confusion over their registration status. Get this, 2 election workers have been fired after claims they shredded up to 300 voter application forms. Chrissy Diaz is live from an early voting location with more on the investigation.
Here at Metropolitan Library, voters can walk in and cast their ballot right now. But Fulton County is doing a little repairing, a little more voter confidence, trying to restore that after the story of 2 election workers, the reports of 2 election workers shredding those voter application forms. Fulton County Elections Director Richard Barron says these claims came from their fellow co-workers and said that it looks like those 2 employees may have taken batches of the voter application forms that were supposed to be processed, but instead of processing them, allegedly took them to the shredder instead. The Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, released a blistering statement after all of this, calling the actions incompetent and malfeasance. But Fulton County Commissioner Khadija Abdur-Rahman says she believes it shows the opposite. Yes, she says she's angry and that it shouldn't have happened, but to her, it shows that there are fail-safes in place and working.
It looks bad because we're under a magnifying glass. Having been in business myself, having worked for large corporations myself, things do happen with employees. Employees do things that are stupid and they shouldn't do it. And so what I would say to the community, don't read more into this. Understand that those employees that heard what they heard, that said, okay, something's wrong, they immediately went into action, and they're really the heroes.
The commissioner says she doesn't believe there was any malintent on the part of those 2 employees, just a really bad mistake. The DA's office is now investigating, and the Secretary of State has called for a federal investigation. Aisha.
All right, Christy, so this is all coming as soon as early voting starts. What should a voter do if they get to the polls and their registration is in question?
You can still go to the poll and cast your vote. You will not be turned away. The difference is you will be given a provisional ballot for anyone whose registration is in question. They'll investigate it and then make sure your vote will count. Aisha.
All right, Christy, thank you for that clarification. This latest accusation could mean bigger trouble for Fulton County elections and could lead to a takeover of the county election board. A performance